in boxing, when you go in there as an opponent, you have to win. You have to change minds. And that's what I did. I changed minds. I haven't really been in any tough fights. They supposed to have been tough, but I make them look easy. We're gonna see October 20th how Tennyson gonna be. I'm looking forward to him coming to fight, and I want him to give me the best fight possible. And that's what I thrive on. I thrive over that type of stuff. If you need somebody to motivate you, the motivation ain't real, because when that person going, what you gonna do?
The fight's going to be this week, and it's technically now the co-feature to Demetrius Andrade versus Walter Kautondokwa, which is going to be on the DAZN October the 20th. Right now, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, October the 27th, 2018. They actually just finished their media workout for this card. Big day for boxing, as you know. Canelo is signed with the DAZN, so this is the first card after that news has broke. So it's going to be a pretty big card because of that. Tevin Former, 26-4-1. Those four losses in that draw came early in his career with 5 KOs. James Tennyson is 22-2 with 18 KOs. I did get a chance to check out a little bit of footage on him, and I'm going to be watching more the closer we get to the fight so I can be ready for my post-fight video. But watch this right here.
Plunges, he maybe needs to let the jab go. To be fair, though. Oh! And there was the movement. 2 left jabs, a right cross.
He's got some power, and you know, one thing to his favor is that Tevin Former is not known to be a knockout puncher. You know. Also, Tevin Former is signed with the DAZN, by the way. I forgot exactly how long. So I really would want to see if Tevin Former gets through Tennyson. I would really want to see him against Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is just he really wants away from Floyd Mayweather and all, and it seems as though he may want away from Al Heyman. I don't know. It just seems, you know, because he's way too vocal about that shit. You know, and I understand how people feel about Al Heyman. You know, he's like, you know, God's gift to boxing and shit. But overall, you know, dude is way too vocal. And, you know, he should be fighting more. Let's go look at the 130-pound division, by the way. So you got Miguel Berchelt, who's going to be taking on, I forgot who he's fighting. But I'm going to be covering that fight. It's coming up soon. I forgot when. You got Alberto Machado, who is going to be fighting on the DAZN going forward in the future, but he can't unify because he's not the Super World Champion, when technically kind of he shouldn't be, but Gervonta Davis shouldn't be either. But if anybody has a claim to it, it will be Machado because he's been champion longer. But whatever, he can't unify. So, yes, him and Tevin Former can fight in the future because Golden Boy will be on the DAZN, but they can't unify, you know? When it comes to Masayuki Ito, he won that fight. It was an upset, but I'm trying to figure out, like, I wonder if Top Rank has an option on him. If not, that will prohibit him from fighting Tevin Former because of network issues, which is bullshit. And remember, when you're a champion, there's no purse bids for you to fight another champion, unless the WBC, like they did before with Kovalev and Stevenson when Kovalev dropped out of the purse bid. By the way, you'll notice Lee Selby is now officially moving to 130 pounds. But he's a Frank Warren, Al Heyman fighter. So, you know, looking at the 130-pound division, if Tevin Former were to win, you know, they can go, you know, Miguel Roman. Wait a minute. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, why did I forget that? Why did I forget that they're fighting? Beginning of November. So they could go the winner of that if, depending on you know, what the contract situation is like with Miguel Berchelt, because that fight's going to be taking place on ESPN or ESPN Plus. I forgot, but I will be doing a video soon on that. I covered his last fight that was on ESPN Plus, Tevin Formers against Billy Dib. Good performance. One thing he doesn't want to do is he doesn't want to be chilling on the ropes too long. But see, you know, I'm looking at the division, and right now, I mean, Ryan Garcia is not up there yet. You know, just Real Corrales. Like, I'm trying to figure out what route can he go to start making money and becoming like a real threat in that division. We'll see, though. But we'll see. I'm going to be checking out more James Tennyson footage. And when it comes to the press conference tomorrow, I'm actually going to likely do another Farmer versus Tennyson video and talk more about Tennyson as a fighter. Because Tevin Farmer fights are interesting because he relies solely on his movement. And it's not really great. It's enough, you know, to be better than a lot, but it's not really great. And in my opinion, Tank Davis does beat him because he doesn't have the power to keep a pressure fighter off of him. But he can make you look silly with his boxing technique. So I'm going to be watching more of James Tennyson because he's been on a nice winning streak. You know, let's go full screen. He's been on a nice winning streak. The Assassin. I'm going to check it out. Last time he lost was Ryan Walsh. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check a lot of these fights out. Anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.